Okay, so the first song we're going to do, blues song we're going to do is called Blue Dollars, and it's in A minor, and so the chords you need are in the book, but just to kind of talk about it, you have A minor, you have D minor, and then you have this E7. And so you'll be able to kind of figure those out. To be honest with you, if I'm not playing in the key of D, I almost never use a 4-string root D. In this style, I usually will, use the inversion, so I'd put an F down there. In the key of D, I would just drop D. That's kind of the way I would approach it. It's not to say I don't play 4-string root voicings, definitely up the neck and stuff. Sometimes you have to, but in general, I like to keep my basses on 5 or 6. That's just me. So I'm not saying you can, you can't. It's just kind of like a little pro tip, I guess. Okay, so I'll play through Blue Dollars twice, and that's going to be that. And you'll see me looking over here, even though I say gotta memorize. If I don't look at the music, I can virtually guarantee you it's not going to be exactly like the music that you have. So I'm going to keep my eyeballs over there. So here's Blue Dollars. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I should have mentioned before I played it, but I'll just mention it now because no time like the present. I try to keep the chord forms together at all times, and you want to do that here. And the notes you're going to play in the melody they're either going to be a part of the chord, or like the shape, I should say, or they're going to be within the vicinity of the chord shape. So for instance, like you might play, like if you're playing an A minor, most of the melody might be there in the chord, so that's all part of the chord shape. And then this D, you're gonna have to add with your available finger, and then take it off, and there's that C again, part of the chord shape. Yeah, I try to avoid saying chord tones and non-chord tones right now. I just kind of think in terms of like chord shapes and not chord shapes. Sometimes you might need to pick a finger up off the chord, but generally you want to reference everything back to whatever chord that you're playing. I think that's going to help you even when you get more advanced and you're maybe not playing a full shape. Even when you play a partial like up the neck, you might only need a couple fingers, but for me at least, I'm thinking about the whole position there and how it relates back to that shape and that harmony. So it takes some time to develop, but it's definitely something that you want to start cultivating. And the way to do that is to just really focus on, the chord shape and the chord position. Okay, so onward.